Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on October 16th or 17th, 2025. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm only giving you the date. That way you know I don't repost. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day. One around 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. That's Eastern Time, Florida time. And if you like to chat and hang out with other people, my 10:30 p.m. video always comes with a live chat. So we're going to see what wants to come out. I'm not exactly sure, but I have a couple of new decks. I'm going to be pulling some angel number cards, and we're going to close out with a new oracle deck. So I have a couple of new decks. I also have a new tarot deck, so I'm going to be using those, plus a couple of my tried and true decks. My Lenormand Kipper is here, and also I can't remember the other name. It's not that old though. The other deck, I've had it a couple of months. All right, so let's see what wants to come out. But before I do actually start your video, your reading, I want to be the first person to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. We're going to see, wow. Anything else? We got 901 so far, and it says turning a page. So it says now's the time to begin again, to begin again. And it's a chapter has closed in your life. This could also mean a chapter is closing, all right? So it's saying reinventing yourself is not easy, but it is necessary. Your angel messages now to embrace that reality and combine it with confidence that you are ready to move ahead. Well, in the pre-shuffle, I did get a lot of the Queen of Wands energy, and in the new deck, I took that as confidence, because in the new deck, the Queen of Wands is like this seed under the earth that's about ready to break through, and I felt like it needed confidence to break through. So I feel that's definitely hitting with this reading. So it does say here to draw another card with the intention of receiving angelic guidance on what is to come. Okay, so we're going to do that with this intention. With angelic guidance, what message wants to come out? With angelic guidance, what message wants to come out? Okay, let's see. We'll do the face down last. Okay, we have bravery. Wow. This is angel number 682. You could see these numbers in any combinations, or you don't have to. But we have 9, 1, we have 6, 8, or 2, and any variety. But it says here, you are supported to be you. So there's something about, don't be afraid to be the new you, or don't be afraid to become who you wanted yourself to be. So don't be afraid. Your angels reveal their affirmation that it takes courage to live life differently. So you are going to live your life differently, and this is going to take courage. This also lets me know that people might judge you for living your life differently. If you want, I can help you wave to everybody else with one finger. We can wave together to those who want to judge us, right? Make a mental list today of the places you have feared being yourself. Think of a small way to confront one of those fears now. This is interesting. And, you know, a lot of us go through some sort of period in our life where we feel like we don't fit in. When I was, getting into tarot, I felt very rejected, coming from a very, very strict religious background. Maybe there's, relationships that are going to question the norm that are coming up on the horizon. And it's just like, you know what, be brave. Maybe there are people who are going to, just come out with the truth, whatever that is. It takes bravery. It also takes bravery to profess love. It takes bravery to literally say how we feel from the heart and from love, because that is a vulnerable space. We have here 360, all right? Prosperous growth. Learn from life. Your struggles are not in vain. There is much to be learned from your current situation, and your angels want to take this opportunity to do just that. Journal about the lessons you are coming up against now and how you can use them to foster a prosperous future. So, very good, very good advice. How could whatever you're going through at this moment benefit you in the future? I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, I learned my lesson, I won't go through that again. A lot of us are very good at explaining what we don't want in our life, but like, from whatever you've learned, what has it give you some sort of bravery to go toward, right? It's like a big move, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of courage to do this. Because it's like really doing the thing. And I feel like there's responsibility for the decisions you make, and I feel like you're 100% aware of that. But I think that whatever it is you're about to embark on or do, you're going to do it anyway. You're going to be brave. You're going to do it. You're going to experience a lot of growth from this. This is definitely a new chapter in your book, in your life, coming up here. A new chapter, a new phase. Being brave enough to step into it. That means it's not going to be as comfortable, because there's going to have to be some sort of movement. Page of Swords. That Page of Swords, it's a card of Gemini, but it's also a card of learning something, okay? Information. Looking into. Knight of Cups is here. I feel like these cards just want to stay right where they're at. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups. This is like landscapes, and it's really beautiful cards. So I liked the marine life. I love the water. I love the water so much. I almost drowned 4 times as a kid. Love the water. Absolutely love the water. There's information. There's information. But I feel like there's something that has to be cleared up. Okay? Helpful information coming in. It could clear things up for you, but it could also be like, you know, whatever you're stepping into, and if you're learning something new and there's confusion about learning this, okay, I can see that. You know, that could be like whatever this is that you're learning. Like, I don't see like it to be work. I don't see like a 3 of Pentacles, but we're not even got all these cards out. Queen of Wands in the reverse, and this is what I said came out in the pre-shuffle. This Queen of Wands looks very different because it's really just Mother Earth here, and what's hidden is this root. Well, I took as a seed, but it's like a root, and I just took it as courage. I took it as a seed that was going to come up, but I really feel like it's a root here. There's something about having really the courage to step into this new chapter of your life. Whatever it is, this is new. You're going to learn from this. but there's still something left to learn. Remember what that said. There's still something left to learn in your current situation. So if your current situation hasn't changed or transformed, still journal about it, because it might not make sense to you who you are now. It might make sense to you later. And that is so true. It might. Might even be something you write a book about. The Fool. This is one of the reasons too I bought this deck. I love the colors. But this is Aquarius energy. It's earnest energy. It's a new chapter. I feel like you're embarking upon it. It's about ready to happen. I'm going to pause and get a drink of my coffee. So let's get more cards. I didn't want to make sipping sounds, so that's why I muted, or I just pause the video. All right, let's get more cards. Let's get the rest before we can clarify. The World card came out in the pre-shuffle, and so did the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is somebody. And if this is anyone coming toward you, it can, keep that in mind, because I see 2 over here, and that's why, and I see 2 here, and then a little one after that, like a family. So, but it has something to do with some sort of clearing something up. All right. This Knight of Cups here, it looks like 2, but there's 1. There's a shadow, and it's here in the way that it landed. They both landed here in sort of the root position, which is interesting because the Queen of Wands is a root. So if anybody did any sort of root work in a negative sense, or just did something negative to create confusion, that's going to be cleared up. But I really feel like this is just a much higher message, okay? This is just really going into this new chapter and being brave enough to do it. Because I feel like there's something about, will I have enough money? Will I have enough finances? Will I stability? Like, it's almost like doing something on your own. But now with the World card coming out with the King of Pentacles reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then the World being fixed energy, but also representing you, Aquarius, along with Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. If this is another person, this person might be in their emotions about you, okay? Very confused about you. And this is a person, or maybe they're confused about their path or what they want. I don't know, because I do see this energy of confusion. So if you are confused about going in a particular path because, will you have enough money or stability, then this is like saying, be brave enough to turn this page. You're going to grow, but also continue to grow until this page turns. All right. And when the opportunity comes, when the page turns, don't get stuck between 2 pages. Be brave enough, jump to the new page. But meanwhile, keep learning, growing, and experiencing. As I feel like for a lot of you, this hasn't come yet. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles is here in the self position. So it may literally, someone is either not doing well financially. It's 5 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles reverse. Or somebody is not doing well. They're not very stable because they're very confused, all right? And they can't ground themselves, whoever this could be. So we'll have to clarify. Because it could be both storylines. It could be you not knowing if you'll have enough money in the future to sustain something, okay? We have the Hermit in reverse. That is Virgo energy. It's also the energy of coming out of seclusion We have the Knight of Pentacles here on the bottom, which is also Virgo. So could somebody be literally dealing with the Virgo? And then Four of Swords. And we have the Magician, so another Virgo card, along with Gemini. Communication. Mercury. All right. A lot of Pentacles here. A lot of Virgo cards. I don't know why all of a sudden at the end Virgo. So that might be for some of you. All of a sudden at the end of whatever, like Virgo. But whoever's in this Five of Pentacles energy is in the energy of lack, the energy of looking from the outside in, the energy of feeling left out, the lone elephant. The lone elephant. This is the Virgo card as well. So Page of Wands, upright, Temperance, in the reverse. I don't like that that's in the reverse. I think it's this person is going to reach out at exactly the right time, but they're going, whoever this is who's going to reach out, unless it's you, but there's all this Virgo energy that came in the end. Maybe it's someone who's going to build up their courage to come in. Or this could be two different things. You having the courage to go in a new direction. Oh, I'm curious. Tell me about that Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Okay. You know, this has a lot to do with somebody having money and wanting to give, and somebody not having enough money. So this is the exchange of that. There's like help. And then there's this message that comes in very quick. So I feel like turn the new page, and being brave enough to do something has a lot to do with some sort of message or messages about this Six of Pentacles. Right next to the Knight of Cups reverse, I really feel like it has a lot to do with helping someone. Yeah. And it could have something to do with a home or location. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles reverse. There's a lot about not enough money, and then there is this other energy where I feel like someone has enough. There's this generosity here. I mean, this person is a doctor as well. Somebody could even be a doctor dealing with one. But this is interesting because this doctor, I mean, it reminds me of like, I mean, the scales are here, they're balancing, and it is a card of balance, but it reminds me of the Magician card. You would think of that, having all the tools, but this person might be the one who brings some sort of valuable information. Now here's the Three of Pentacles. This could be about work. So it's like if you don't have enough money for something, or you're worried about not having enough for the future, here's this conversation about money, okay? Or a location if you're trying to move, because sometimes the Three of Pentacles for me is like apartment complexes or things like that. Page of Cups. Judgment. Seven of Pentacles. I don't know why, but it's kind of looking like somebody is not sure if you'll take their offer. Someone's not sure. Because for one, somebody's not sure if it's enough and or how, yeah. So there's something about clarity needed. I do feel like whoever is in lack, somebody who isn't wants to help. Okay, there's no, there's a lot that's been coming out about money lately, and we have the Fool here and the upright and Ten of Cups. I mean, I feel like you're going to take this offer. I do. Whatever this is, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Fool. I mean, this is divinely guided as well. Temperance here. Wow. It seems like it starts with some sort of message. We're starting off here with some sort of message, okay? And it could be like, it could be right off the bat about this opportunity, or it could be like, and I don't feel like it's can we meet somewhere. I feel like it's right off the bat, because usually I'll get the Three of Cups or something if it's like, can we meet somewhere? But it's kind of like someone's wondering if they offer you this, because they're sitting there thinking about it. If I offer this, will they take it? So really, someone wants to know, unless you're going to offer something to someone and you're wanting to know if they'll take it. Huh. Somebody also might be thinking what someone else might have to say about it. Okay, so I don't know if that's like, if it's to do with work, if they're wondering what someone else might think to bring a new person in or whatever. But it's weird like that. It's like somebody might be thinking about another person if they were to bring you in or on board, or vice versa. That might be you thinking that way. Why is the Fool in reverse? But I feel like the opportunity is here for the person who doesn't have enough money. That's what it's showing up. The person who has the Pentacles in reverse, or not enough. There's this generous person who is thinking about that. Tell me about the Fool. But they don't know if you'll take it. Yeah, they haven't come forward yet. King of Wands reverse, or there might be somebody who has Leo, Aries in their chart, because we have the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands. Again, somebody might literally be thinking about how someone else will take this if they do this. Like, it could even be a person they're with. I don't know. It's like, how will they handle this if I offer this to them? Well, I can definitely see somebody needs the money, so I think it's somebody's ego in the way. Another sip of coffee for me. So if somebody knows the other person needs help and they want to help them, but they're worried about what another person would say about it, what I say is, I can definitely tell you in this reading, somebody does need some money and somebody is able to help. Now, again, I don't see why it should be a problem with anybody unless it's a person who's in their ego. So a jealous, boyfriend, girlfriend, because I don't see, or it could be a spouse, but I don't see that. I just see like, so it's like if there's a jealous or an employee, that's from ego. Because really somebody wants to help somebody. That's genuine. And someone genuinely needs help. So whoever has a problem with it is a person who's in their ego. And that's coming from the wrong place. That's not coming from love. Ego is ego. So either fear is driving the ego, and this person is thinking about that because maybe this person is afraid of this person's lashing out. And that maybe is a person who has to be brave. They will have to be brave. That would match that energy. So this message hasn't come in yet to the person who needs the money. Tell me about the near future. We have the World, but the Lovers wanted to land on it. So this is like, someone feels really drawn, okay, guided. All right, this is a card of like two souls, united here. It's the Lovers card. It's Gemini energy. These two are a match, a good match. So, and I think that's what this person is thinking. I think, you know, I want, someone's like, I want to help this person. This person is like me, or I get this person, or I don't know, but there's something about that. Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse with the World reverse? Knight of Swords. Gemini energy in a flash. This person might try to make an offer when another person's not around, because it clearly seems like somebody doesn't want to deal with another person. They want to help somebody. The person, they want to help. If they want to help you, if you need help, they want to help you. They want to help you. But they don't want to deal with this fire sign, most likely, or this person who gets harsh with their words. So it seems like that's why somebody is holding back from helping somebody. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles, or at least one reason that's coming out in this reading. Six of Swords. But I feel like that someone's going to move on from that mindset, because here's two people hugging. So this is a very strong connection. I mean, you're showing up as a match. Whoever this person is, you know, again, I don't feel like it really is going to matter about the third party person, because they're just too guided to you, or you're too guided to them. It's just not going to matter. So someone's just going to be brave and just do the damn thing. And, you know, that's what I see. I mean, look. You two are a good match, meaning not toxic. You're supportive to one another. It can be a good friend. It can be a relationship on the horizon. You both are birds of a feather. You flock together. I mean, you both are very healing. You guys are, you guys are a team. You guys are one heck of a team. Power couple here. For some of you, it might be your twin flame. Not for everybody, but for some it might be. But it's not toxic. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. That's hearing about it, the first communication. That's the beginning of what is going to work out. I like it. Once this person communicates, all right, I feel like they're being guided, or something about timing for them. There's something about timing, but this person reaches out. They reach out. I just hope, I'm not going to say anything because there's no tower, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Okay. The connection is too strong. They do reach out. They do reach out. Nothing bad with that. I was just they're going through some stuff, but they reach out. Okay. It's on their end anyway. It seems like when this conversation happens, okay, it's going to help. All right, it's going to help the person who needs money or work. It's going to help that person. I don't know exactly what brings about the circumstances, but the person has already been thinking about making this offer. The person has already been thinking about helping someone who needs the help. They're already thinking about it. Just literally being held back because of, I feel like, backlash from somebody close to the situation, in your energy or their energy. 10 of Swords and 2 of Swords reversed, because somebody feels like if they help you, or vice versa, that they are betraying somebody else. But that's ego, because how is anybody betraying somebody who needs money and the other person wants to help them out? How is that betraying anybody? I'm just thinking, because that's like saying, okay, I want to help the homeless. So if somebody stops me from helping the homeless because they're in their insecurities or ego, that means I'm not helping the homeless, and that kind of sucks. Like somebody else is going to control me, rule me like that. But that's kind of what's happening with this person. This person is kind of being held back because of a similar energy, like what's so-and-so going to say, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. But damn it, the other person could use a little something, and it hurts this I feel like it really does hurt this person. Someone could have Virgo, Gemini in their chart. I really feel like it hurts this person, because this person is like, I know I could help, but it's going to be a problem, or I think or perceive it's going to be a problem, is what someone's saying. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. As a person who has the ability to help, next to the Magician, right? They have everything to help the person who needs help. The Empress. And here's the Empress. Wow. You know, not for everybody, but maybe for one or two or a few, I don't know. This connection could go somewhere, really lead to like a marriage, a commitment, because it's a really it's power couple is what you are showing up as. If this is your reading, you're showing up, this is your person. This new chapter is you with your person. And you're going to have to be brave to go toward that. They're going to have to be brave to go toward that. However it is, if there's some ending happening in their life and yours, or one or the other, there's a new chapter you're about to have with another person, and there's going to be prosperous growth. Tell me about Temperance. It's in the reverse. I think it's just not happened yet. Nine of Wands reverse. It's on the precipice. It's about here. Okay, Ace of Cups and the Fool, and this is love. Okay, like I said, this person is already sort of watching. This is like your future person, the Emperor. This new chapter is you with your person. Your person is already watching, it looks like. Anyway, we're going to close out. I got some new oracle cards. If this is your reading, this person is definitely coming toward you, because the connection is too strong. Somebody, I think you're both going to have to be brave enough to step into this new chapter. I think it's a new page for both of you, and there's growth here for both of you. So if this is your reading, you know, you might relate to that. Certainly the timing of it is good, because we are in a transformation year where there are definitely things ending and wrapping up, so that we have new beginnings coming up. You are worthy, and honesty is the best policy. So I've definitely been saying there's no shortcuts to integrity. No shortcuts to integrity. So know that you're worthy. Pour your love back into yourself, and that way you have love to give to others. Okay, you can't water anything on this earth if you're depleted and dry yourself. So you've got to love yourself so that you can love others, and be honest. Okay, you might have to say no, and you might have to say yes. Anyway guys, I love you. I will see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.